Hello and welcome to NDTV. Joining me is this amazing, talented team of Shamshera. Guys, thank you so much for your time. You all are all looking nice and check out this amazing setup.
You're just spending money, huh? Marketing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, firstly, big congratulations to all of you. You know, this was a trailer when it came out. I genuinely thought and told everyone that this is a film that you want to watch in a theatre, and I would like to go to the theatre. Ranbir, you know, we've seen earlier it was so easy for the audience to get them to the theatres. Now, why is it so tough?
I think it was always tough. Maybe it's become a little tougher because the audience is now exposed to world cinema, to Hollywood cinema, to South cinema, to cinema from all over the world. And they choose and pick their films. You know, there are so many different means of entertainment. You know, not just content-wise. You know, there are restaurants, there are bars, there are places to go to. But I think now when you make a movie, you have to have that extra X factor, something which takes the audience to the movie screens. Otherwise, they also have the OTT platform to watch content at home. So I think if you really want to reach out to a large audience, you have to have a certain X factor, which is beyond just normal storytelling, to really, really draw the audience.
Right. Vaani, do you see a difference from the time you started to now? Is it tough to get people to the theatres, or it's the same like he's saying, slightly tougher?
But like how he said, you know, you have another platform which is a lot more convenient for the audiences to watch everything, you know, in the comfort of their house, which is why perhaps they've become a little more selective. We are exposed to a larger international market of films and shows, and people are not now so they want something new, or they want to be evoked in a way which makes a difference. You know, entertains them to their fullest. Basically, paisa vasool. That is what everybody wants. That's what even I would want and my family would want.
Correct.
So you just need to draw in, you need to have a bigger reason to draw the audience to the theatres today. But yeah, I do feel like there has been a shift.
Right. Right. Karan, Brothers and Agnipath both were official remakes of other films. Yep. This is an original story. Where did this come from?
The inception happened when I met Adi for the first time, and he was toying with a few ideas, nurturing a few storylines, and I basically latched onto this one, and I took the core idea from there, and me and my wife Ekta, we developed a whole screenplay around it, and Piyush Mishra came in for the dialogues, and that's how it took off.
Right. It gives a very Sholay kind of a feel. It gives a very, like exactly like a film we would like to watch in a cinema. What can you tell the viewers? What kind of cinema should they expect when they go for this?
So, I think Shamshera is hardcore entertainment cinema to start with. Having said that, it's a film that has it all. It has every emotion that we feel in our daily lives, or we aspire to feel and express. So I feel, which is why Shamshera is going to be a very special experience. You will be angry, you will be happy, you will be romantic, you will also want to go on a war, and you will also want to be victorious by the end of it. Wow. So that is what Shamshera will do to all of us.
Right, amazing. No, it's looking great. Ranbir, the safest thing, you know, a lot of people feel is to take someone like you in a very urban setup, in a wake-up set, in a Ye Jawani Diwani. Very few filmmakers would think of, you know, of this kind of makeup. Is this challenging for you as an actor? That's one of the biggest reasons you would like to do and show your talent?
Well, firstly, I've gone on this journey of soul searching so much that I finally found my soul.
Finally.
I've come of age, and it was a natural progression. You know, when Karan offered me this part, I was very grateful. I was very excited, and with that came the challenges also. You know, every actor has a certain lane. You know, where the audiences have accepted that actor in certain parts. But that doesn't mean that my entire career I just stay in that lane. It is my duty as an actor to myself, and especially to my audience. You know, to give them something new, to give them different facets of me as an actor, give them different stories, and Shamshera is definitely a big move to that direction, you know, is to really explore different sides to me.
Right. Vaani, when you said yes to this, what all do you consider? What all do you take in mind? Banner, co-actor, who's directing, what all comes to play?
I think I've just been fortunate that without me having to ask or expect for the film to have the right, you know, banner, or be it the right director and co-actor, I've just been, it's so cool that I haven't, there wasn't a need for me to ask, and I just got it, and it happened, and so far it's happened in my career where I've been fortunate to work with the best of the best in the industry. and I feel for me, of course, it's the story. It is my character, which is very imperative.
Right.
As to how, be it a tiny bit of tiny contribution to the plot or to the story to make some sort of a impact. It needs to make certain impact. It needs to make. It needs to have some sort of an impact to the storyline of the film. So all of these things are the priority. That is what I look for when I get offered a film, or when I want to approach someone for a film. But yeah, to my luck, it wasn't a battle and wasn't a struggle for me to work with be it a Ranbir or a Ritik or a Ranbir, or you know, I've just been blessed so far. Even in terms of filmmakers, I've had Manish Sharma, I've had Aditya Chopra, Karan Malhotra, Siddharth Anand, you know, with different Abhishek Kapoor. So they all come with different sensibilities and aesthetics, but are so talented in their own way of essaying their stories.
You missed Aditya Chopra.
I did say Aditya Chopra.
Yeah, she did say.
You were so in doubt when I said Aditya Chopra.
Right. You know, your and Sanju's paths have crossed in such interesting ways in life, and you know, you keep telling this story at all the events that you used to
So
go to.
don't ask me that story again.
Yes, I'm not asking you that, you know, you used to go to his gym. But you know, now when this Sanjay Dutt, this is obviously something was not in the film and all that. How do you see this Sanjay Dutt, completely accomplished, completely, you know, just giving his best, creative best?
Yeah, Sanju sir is that actor. You know, I don't believe that any actor working in the film industry can have a career as long as Sanjay Dutt's if he's not hardworking, if he's not charismatic, if he's not special. And you know, Sanjay Dutt is definitely in that category. I think even today, after so many years, he may not be playing many lead roles, but when you see him in a film like Shamshera playing Shudh Singh, he is no lesser than me or Vaani. You know, he's right up there. He is the lead of Shamshera. He is playing the antagonist, and he has that magnetism in him. You know, he has that aura which I haven't seen in many actors today. Of course, my bond goes with him all the way back to my grandfather and his mother working together in such special films. You know, then growing up idolizing him, then doing his biopic and finally getting to work opposite him. It's really like life's come a full circle. And I do believe, and I have this little gut feeling in me that I think we'll do a lot of work together.
Amazing.
You know, and I hope that we do.
Right.
Listening. Next film you take him as protagonist and me
And
as
you're the
antagonist.
Right, you know, you both are very private people also. How much, he's not on social media apparently.
I have to be on social media.
Yeah, you have to be on
It's a
social
must.
media. How much of do you personally put in and enjoy it?
Social media?
Yeah.
I wouldn't miss it a day if it's gone. And I don't think my digital team's going to be too happy me saying that, but I wouldn't miss it. I feel like people have only gone further apart.
Right.
You know, we've become so close to our digital, our cell phones and everything where, you know, you've lost kind of a intimate touch, you know, when you're sitting across, you know, in a room and speaking one-on-one. It's also become more of a facade and a perception building. I'm not saying it's only bad, like it's only a cesspool, but it also, I don't know how much, I mean, it's built to bring people together and closer. I don't know how much it's doing that because there's a lot of far more negativity that kind of pollutes the platforms, and you can try and maintain your center, but eventually it's infectious, you know, so you've got to like still figure out your center being at a platform like social media. But like how I said, you know, you can flip the coin and see the positives where a lot of people are making their livelihoods from it, on it. And yeah, but for introverts, definitely it's not a boon. Like it's not working in favor of people like me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Introverts, is it, how's...
Yeah, Rohit, I've answered this question
I know,
year after year.
I know.
मैं क्या बोलूं?
What I'm coming to it is congratulations firstly on becoming a father. There's so much talk on Instagram about this. This is like, you know, like it's public information, it's there for everyone. You walk out of here, we see paps following you, congratulations, papa aa gaye, mummy aa gayi. How much of this is you're getting used to this?
You have to get used to it. You know, I was prepared for this the day I was born because I had seen this all around me. Of course, the pap culture was not that big that time. But over the years, you get used to it and you got to shut it off. You know, it's part and parcel of the job. Right. What's important is the work. What's important is the films that you give. This is all the in-betweens, you know. And if I have it, I should be grateful that, you know, people are interested in my life. Maybe tomorrow if I don't have it, I may be happier what my personality is. I'll be happier that I don't have this attention. But every actor will be lying if he says that he doesn't enjoy the attention. You know, you work so hard over the years to get popular, and when you get popular, you want to go and hide yourself. You know, it's it's so ironical. But like I said, it's part and parcel of the job. I wish I could hold on to some personal life of mine, and just keep it a little private. But it's okay,
You can't go to the airport and surprise anyone because Paps will already tell them that Ranbir is here.
I was prepared for that, but that's fine. It doesn't matter.
Sanju is not here. My last question, Sanju is not here. You can talk about, the aura that he was talking about. You've worked with him. What is he like on the sets?
So, Sanjay sir, I think he's a very unique animal on set, to be honest with you. He comes with this humongous aura, and he's a star that we've all looked up to and had an impact. He's had an impact on us. But when he comes to set, he's a very mischievous individual.
Right.
Yeah. He's naughty. He is always looking out for मैं कहाँ किसकी टांग खींच सकता हूँ.
Wow.
But in spite of all this, the moment he comes in front of camera and you say action, he just switches into becoming the character.
Wow.
Like a madman. And that is something that has never changed. From Agnipat to now, he's just the same, and thank God he's the same. His energy to perform, and to perform to his fullest, and his energy to be mischievous on set to his fullest, both go parallel.
Right.
So that is something that I really enjoy about him.
Right. On all three of you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous are you all? 10 being the maximum.
Let's start with Karan.
10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah.
I understand. Of course, it's your baby completely.
Yeah.
Vaani?
No, I'm a nervous wreck. I'm a perpetually
Always?
someone my palms are not sweating, but from the inside, I can feel all the sweat. But I get my collie wobbles.
Yeah.
I'm better, actually. I guess I've become a veteran after 15 years. Of course, when you're closer to release, when people start watching the film, when my family watches it, people who matter, before the audience sees it, there will be some form of anxiety and nervousness as to how they like it. But since I have watched the film a month back, I'm very confident about it. I'm very happy with the way the film has shaped up. So that really eases your nervousness a bit also.
7, 8, something?
My nervousness meter, I would say right now I'm a 5.
Amazing. That
Nice.
speaks volumes about the confidence, and you said you've seen it. We can't wait to watch it, guys. All the very best.
Thank you so
much.
I really hope this does very well for each one of you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.